A simulation to test the country's preparedness to respond effectively should there be a major earthquake is ongoing. The country recorded earthquakes as far back as 1636. The most destructive was the one in 1939, which claimed 17 lives. Noble Crosby Annan is with the team and reports.
This is Lignite Coast 2022 exercise. Shikpong Wosimo. It's an earthquake simulation exercise being undertaken by officials from the National Disaster Management Organization, collaborating with other emergency response agencies. We're talking about the Ghana Police Service. The military is also here. The ambulance service is also here. This is being championed by the North Dakota National Guard officials who are in the country to simulate earthquakes and other secondary disasters that may happen as a result. You can see a setup of injured persons here, Tema Canoe Beach, where officials are taking trainees through an exercise which will increase their preparedness and their response should an earthquake happen here. This is one of the casualties. This is simulating a 52-year-old female who is trapped under the debris and is in severe chest pain. Her ribs are broken. Then there's another victim here also from the simulation exercise. This is supposed to be a 48-year-old male with a fractured left tibia, also a fractured left wrist in pain. Then there's a 44-year-old male whose leg crushed under concrete, as you can see in the simulation exercise. He will be unresponsive. His heart rate is dropping fast at 64. There's another victim of the simulated earthquake exercise. It's supposed to be an 18-year-old male. Skin is pale and cool, clammy. He has no radial pulse. His heart rate is carotid weak at 114, and his response is rated at 22. O2 star levels 96%.
Earthquake has occurred, and as a result of that, people in the Canoe village are in distress. Some of them are injured, various degrees of injury. Now the first respondents have been called. What they are trying to do now is to try and rescue those that have been injured. Now, as they are being rescued, they are being treated. They are being given some kind of first aid. They do some triaging to try and see minor injuries, major injuries. Then, because it's an earthquake, you never know. Here, they work with sometimes maybe explosives, they work with something. There might be chemical contamination too. So there should be decontamination. And that is also normally done by the fire service. So the fire tender will come in. But normally, as soon as the call comes to any of the response agencies, all the other response agencies are alerted. Now, this is a mass casualty event. A lot of people are in distress, and those people have to be rescued. And those people have to be segregated, those that have to be sent to hospital, those that have to be given first aid and minor treatment will be done and discharged. In such a mass casualty event, there are a lot of people who wants to come and see what is happening. The police will have to do what we call crowd control. The local people who were there when the thing happened will be trying to help their people. Okay. I get in, and the police will want to stop them because the police want professional help to come. So the place has been cordoned off to try and keep out people who have no business here, so that the response agencies can come directly to the victims and attend to the victims. So the fire service is now checking whether there's some chemical, if there's fire, they will put it off and all those things. They are doing that as we speak.
As well as keeping count of the victims.
Exactly.